So, for those of you who do not know, my favorite promo of all time is the infamous Shawn Michaels in Montreal promo that took place on Monday Night Raw in 2005. It accomplished every single thing that I feel like an effective heel promo should do, and that is further along the storyline, gain massive amounts of crowd heat, and created a moment that was so funny that where you could just put your head up, clap, and just acknowledge the fact that this is the evil guy, and he was able to create an entertaining moment. And that's exactly what I feel like Logan Paul was able to do with the John Cena entrance fake out that he did on SmackDown during his promo, building up to the Elimination Chamber. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fastdown coming at you. Before I get into this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Guys, always remember it costs you nothing to hit the like button and subscribe, and it helps the channel out in more ways than you even know. As you guys know, today is the Elimination Chamber match. I'll be going live immediately following the show for a post show, so make sure to be there. And last night, we had the obligatory one guy in the chamber match come out, and the whole gang of guys who are going to be in the match come out promo segment. Usually that kicks off the show, but we got it in the middle of the show. We had Drew McIntyre come out and cutting a promo on John Cena about how he was scared of John Cena back in the day, not physically, but because of how much political power that he had and how he was able to end careers with the stroke that he had in that building with the WWE. Then we had Damian Priest come out, run down Drew McIntyre. Then we had Seth Rollins come out, not run down Damian Priest because he gave him respect, but run down Drew again. Then we had CM Punk come out. And then who we thought was going to come out was John Cena. We got the fake out. We got that Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels in Montreal 2005 moment where the crowd goes wild thinking that we're going to get this surprise. And alas, it's Logan Paul. He gets a big time heel reaction from the crowd. And you could see them panning to people that are in the audience where they're making the face like, man, they're groaning because they thought they were going to be able to see Cena. Because if you notice how much the prices have jumped from maybe not even 5 years ago to what it is now to go to a WWE PLE or a WWE Raw or SmackDown, the differential prices between a show that's Raw or SmackDown and the PLE are night and day pretty much. So these people thought they were going to see John Cena for a much lower rate, and that did not happen. And you see Logan Paul come out. He says, look at us, man. A bunch of full-timers who are basically over here worrying about a part-timer. And you can see Logan Paul and the crowd getting more amped up. And then he starts going back and forth with CM Punk. They have been building towards possibly going to CM Punk and Logan Paul before the Rock shakeup. Now nobody knows exactly what's going to happen with Logan at WrestleMania. And you know what's funny? If you notice the past couple of interactions that Logan Paul has had on WWE TV, he had an interaction with AJ Styles. He had an interaction with CM Punk last week where he slapped him. And now he's teasing on social media and with this entrance appearance, John Cena. And he also did a video with WWE.com earlier in the day to where you saw him possibly teasing a match with John Cena. It feels like a big percentage of the build to WrestleMania is teasing all of these passionate fan bases to where they might have to see their favorite wrestler wrestle Logan Paul. And I find that funny because everybody is sitting there like going, no, I don't want my guy to wrestle Logan Paul at WrestleMania. He's going to have to wrestle somebody. Somebody is going to be the unlucky draw in that equation where their WrestleMania match is going to be against Logan Paul. And for me, I think from a casual standpoint, not a wrestling hardcore or a wrestling purist, if you told a random guy on the street, hey, I know you're not into wrestling, but WrestleMania, we're going to have Logan Paul versus John Cena. Is that something that you'd be mildly interested in? I feel like most people would say yes, because of the success that John Cena has had outside of the WWE and how big Logan Paul is in a bunch of different areas. That's a match that you could sell to the guy down the street or maybe the 15 or 16-year-old who normally doesn't watch wrestling, but would be mildly interested in possibly tuning in. It's a match that just on paper, we're talking about in-ring quality-wise. John Cena mentally is still there. It's like an athlete, like Peyton Manning in his last year where, the Broncos won the Super Bowl. But it wasn't because of him, but they had him in there because of mentally he's just superior than majority of every other quarterback out there. But we are kidding ourselves if we think that this is the John Cena of even 3 or 4 years ago. It's just happening. Father Time, the fact that he's not as active as he was before. He's not using those same muscles that he used night in and night out when he was a full-time individual. Not even in his run when it was 2016, 2017 when he was working with AJ Styles. The guy just, it's not the same Cena. And even though Logan Paul has shown the ability to be very impressive with certain spots, I feel as if everybody really acknowledges the fact that in the ring, he's been able to really adapt quickly and really become one of those guys who can have a highlight reel style match to where there's going to be at least one or two spots during his matches where you're going to go, whoa, that's crazy. But with the fact that he's not there constantly, he doesn't have, I don't even know if the guy has 20 matches under his belt. He wouldn't be the guy who's calling it. So it'd be hard to see who is going to actually carry the in-ring, match between those two. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm interested in seeing it because I don't know how it's going to play out. But at the same time, it's one of those like things like a car crash where it's like, I don't want to look at it, but I kind of have to. But that might be the direction that we're going into, because with the Elimination Chamber becoming more unpredictable than it was before, I don't think it's a lock that Cena is going to win. I would still say that he is going to win, but who knows? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What did you guys think about the spot that Logan Paul did where he faked the audience out and had them thinking he was Cena? Do you think that we're potentially going to get a Logan Paul and John Cena match at WrestleMania? Let me know in the comment section. And like I said earlier, guys, remember, we were going live immediately following the chamber. So be here. We'll be kicking it as long as you guys want. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.